Okay, have you ever had that feeling, that sort of sinking dread when you're staring at a login screen?
Oh, yeah.
Trying to remember that super complex password you made up? Or maybe just worrying, is my stuff safe from the latest phishing scam? It's 2024, and honestly, passwords still feel like such a headache.
They really do. And even with things like two-factor authentication, those SMS codes we all get, traditional passwords are, well, surprisingly still vulnerable. That's why back in 2022, this group called the FIDO Alliance, that's FIDO, stands for Fast Identity Online Alliance.
Right.
They got together with the big tech companies like Apple, Microsoft, Google.
The usual suspects.
Exactly. And their big goal, to really bring about this password-free security future, something that's faster and genuinely more secure.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're continuing our Easy Digital Safety series today, and we're diving deep into Passkeys, our mission to basically demystify how these things actually work, without getting lost in all the super technical jargon.
That's the plan. By the end of this, you'll get the main ideas behind passkeys, see how they work day to day, and understand how they protect you from common threats online.
Okay.
And most importantly, we'll give you some clear, practical steps so you can actually start using them. We want to make digital security feel, well, clear, simple, and honestly, just less worrying for you.
30.
Okay, let's unpack this then. What is a passkey exactly?
Well, think of it like a secure digital key. It replaces your old password.
Right.
It lets you sign in to websites, apps, using something you already use all the time, like your fingerprint, your face scan, or even just your phone's PIN.
So no more making up crazy passwords.
Exactly. It swaps that memorable but kind of weak password for something much stronger and honestly way more convenient. It proves it's really you.
Okay, so how does that work, though? I like analogies. Is there an easy way to picture this?
Yeah, definitely. Imagine you have a unique lock and key set just for, say, your bank account online.
Okay, a lock and key.
The website, your bank, they securely hold the lock. That's what we call the public key.
Got it. The lock.
And your device, your phone, your computer, it securely holds the matching key. That's the private key.
Lock of the website, key on my phone. Makes sense.
Precisely. So when you set up a passkey for a service like your bank, it's your device that creates this unique lock and key pair.
My phone makes it, not the bank.
Correct. Your device makes it. Then it only shares the public key, the lock, with the bank's website. And crucially, your private key, it never, ever leaves your device.
Never.
Never. It stays locked away, safe and sound, often inside special hardware, like a secure enclave. Think of it like a tiny vault inside your phone or computer just for super sensitive stuff like this.
Okay, that sounds pretty secure.
It is. So when you go to log in later, your device doesn't send your private key anywhere. It doesn't send your fingerprint data anywhere either.
So what does it send?
It just proves it has the private key. It does this by asking you for your face or your fingerprint or your PIN. That check happens right there locally on your device.
Locally. So my face scan isn't going to Facebook or Google?
Absolutely not. That biometric data, your face, your fingerprint, it never leaves your device. It's never shared with the website, never stored by the service provider. It just unlocks the private key on your phone to prove it's you.
45.
Wow, okay. That really is a different way of thinking about security. So if the private key never leaves my device, what happens when I get a new phone or if I want to log in on my laptop instead of my phone? I've heard there are different kinds of passkeys.
That's a great question. Yeah, there are basically two main types. You have device-bound passkeys.
Okay.
These, as the name suggests, stay locked to the one specific device where you created them. Super secure, but maybe less convenient for personal use. If you lose that phone, well, yeah. Then there are multi-device passkeys, sometimes called synchronized passkeys.
Multi-device. That sounds more useful.
For most people, yes. These sync securely across your different devices. Your phone, your tablet, your computer, as long as they're linked to your main account, like your Apple account, Google account, or Microsoft account.
Ah, through iCloud or Google's password manager.
Exactly. That gives you loads of flexibility. And it acts as a built-in backup, too. So your passkeys are pretty much always there when you need them, on whatever device you're using.
Okay, this is where it gets really interesting for me. How does all this tech magic actually make my everyday logins easier and safer? Can we walk through an example?
Absolutely. Let's use, say, Amazon. It's one a lot of people use.
Perfect.
So, scenario one, creating a passkey. You'd probably go into your Amazon account settings, look for something like login and security.
Right.
After you sign in the old way, you should see an option like add a passkey or create passkey. You tap that.
Okay.
Then your phone will likely ask you to confirm with your face or your fingerprint or your PIN. You approve it, and boom. Your device makes the key pair, sends the public key, the lock, to Amazon, and keeps the private key safe. Done.
That sounds surprisingly simple.
It really is. Now, scenario 2. Logging in on another device. Let's say you're on your laptop now, and you want to sign into Amazon.
Instead of typing my password.
Right. Instead of that, you might see a prompt pop up on your phone. Or maybe a QR code shows up on your laptop screen.
A QR code.
Yeah. You just point your phone's camera at it, scan it, and then, again, approve on your phone with your face or fingerprint.
And that logs me in on the laptop without typing anything.
Exactly. No password entry needed. It's that smooth cross-device thing that makes passkeys feel, well, kind of futuristic, but also really practical. That does sound incredibly convenient. I remember trying to explain two-factor codes over the phone to relatives. It wasn't always easy.
Yeah.
With this, it sounds like just look at your phone, tap approve, you're in. And it's not just Amazon, right? You mentioned other apps.
Oh, yeah. Lots of them are getting on board. Think about WhatsApp getting rid of those SMS passcodes.
Oh, that would be nice.
Coinbase for protecting crypto. PlayStation for faster logins on your console. Even X, Twitter and TikTok.
Wow.
The simplicity is huge, especially like you said, for maybe older adults or anyone who struggles with remembering dozens of complex passwords. It just makes things easier and safer for everyone.
Okay, let's switch gears a bit. There are always questions when new tech comes along. Let's tackle some common myths or maybe misconceptions people might have about passkeys. Time for a bit of myth versus fact.
Sounds good. Let's clear things up.
Myth number 1.
Myth. Okay, if I use my face or fingerprint, that means the website is storing my biometric data.
Ah, yeah, I can see why people would worry about that.
Right, but the fact is, your biometric data, your fingerprint, your face scan it, never leaves your device.
No.
Ever.
Never.
It's processed securely inside that special chip, that secure enclave we mentioned, just to unlock the passkey on your phone. It's not sent to the website, not stored by Google or Apple or Amazon in relation to that login.
Okay, that's a big one.
And actually, that local biometric check helps defend against tricky attacks too, like someone trying to use a photo or a video of you. It checks you're really there.
All right, myth number 2.
Myth. Phishing attacks can steal my passkey, just like they steal passwords.
Okay, phishing. The bane of our existence. How do passkeys handle that?
This is maybe the biggest advantage. Fact. Passkeys basically make phishing impossible for that account.
Impossible.
Yeah, really, because a passkey is cryptographically tied to the specific real website it was created for. Like, your Amazon passkey only works on the real Amazon.com.
So if I click a fake link in an email...
That fake website, the phishing site, it literally cannot trick your passkey into working. Your browser or phone knows it's not the real site, and the passkey won't activate. An attacker just can't steal it the way they steal passwords. It's way more resistant than even passwords with SMS codes.
Wow, so you just can't be phished for your passkey.
That's the idea. It's a fundamental security shift.
Okay, one more. Myth. If the company, like say Amazon, has a data breach, my passkey could be leaked or stolen.
Another understandable concern, given all the breaches we hear about.
Yeah.
But the fact is, companies only store your public key. Remember the analogy. They only have the lock.
Right, the lock, not the key.
Exactly. Your private key, the actual passkey, stays safe and sound on your device. It's never sent to the company, never stored by them. So even if they suffer a massive data breach, your private passkey isn't exposed, your account remains secure.
That's a huge improvement over passwords, where a breach means changing everything immediately.
Absolutely massive.
Ruby.
Okay, so this all sounds great. Safer, easier. If someone listening is thinking, all right, I'm convinced, how do I get started? What's the approach? We know our listeners are pretty savvy, so maybe not a step-by-step for every single app, but what's the general idea?
That's a good way to put it. Yeah, for our listeners, it's less about memorizing clicks and more about understanding the philosophy behind setting it up. So here's the high-level view that works across Apple, Google, Windows, most popular apps. And hey, if you do want detailed guides for your specific phone or computer, check the show notes. We'll link to those.
Perfect. Okay, step 1.
Step 1, and this is foundational. Secure your device first. With passkeys, your phone or computer becomes the main authenticator. So job number 1 is make sure it has a secure screen lock. Biometrics like Face ID, Touch ID, fingerprint are great, or at least a strong PIN. Your device security is paramount now.
Makes sense. Your device holds the keys.
Exactly. Step 2, keep your tech updated. Make sure your operating system, that's iOS 16 or later, Android 9 or later, Windows 10 or 11, and your web browser, like Chrome, Safari, Edge, are all up to date. The latest versions have the passkey magic built in.
Okay, keep things updated, got it.
3. Look for the option. When you're on a website or in an app that supports passkeys and more, do every day head to the security or login settings. You're looking for a button or link that says something like create a passkey or add a passkey.
Hunt for the passkey button.
Yep. 4. Approve with your device. When you find it and click it, your device will prompt you to confirm. Use your face, fingerprint, or PIN. It's just a quick local check to say, yep, that's me, create the key.
Simple confirmation.
5. Experience seamless logins. Next time you go to log in to that site or app, forget typing. You'll likely just get a prompt on your device asking you to approve with your face, fingerprint, or PIN. Tap, and you're in.
The payoff.
6. Cross-device harmony. If you're logging in somewhere else, like on your laptop using a passkey from your phone, the service will usually prompt your phone. Either a direct notification appears, or you'll scan a QR code on the laptop screen with your phone's camera. It just works together.
Like magic.
Pretty much. And finally, 7. Know your passkey manager. It's good to know where these passkeys live. You can usually see and manage them in your device's built-in password manager. That's iCloud Keychain on Apple, Google Password Manager on Android Chrome, Windows, Hello on Windows.
And third-party ones too, like 1Password.
Absolutely. Managers like 1Password or Bitwarden are also adding great passkey support, which can be really helpful, especially if you use devices across different ecosystems, like an iPhone and a Windows PC.
Got you.
Okay, that framework makes a lot of sense. So thinking about you, the listener, putting this into practice, let's hit a few quick questions that might pop up.
Good idea. Mini Q&A time.
First one, do I need an internet connection to actually unlock my phone with my face or fingerprint to use a passkey?
Good question. The act of unlocking your device itself, using your face, finger, or PIN, that's entirely local. No internet needed for that part.
Okay.
However, to actually complete the login to the website or app, your device does need internet access to talk to their server. So unlock locally, connect online.
Got it. Key is local, lock is online. What about moving passkeys? If I switch from, say, an iPhone to an Android phone, or vice versa.
Right. If you stay within the same ecosystem, like Apple to Apple or Google to Google, your passkeys usually sync automatically and securely through things like iCloud Keychain or Google Password Manager. Easy.
But crossing the streams? Apple to Android.
That's trickier historically, but it's getting better. This is where those third-party password managers like 1Password really shine. Some are specifically designed to help you manage and sync passkeys across different platforms.
Okay, so maybe you use a manager if you mix platforms. What about just getting a new phone, same type, like a new iPhone?
Make sure synchronization is turned on before you switch. So ensure iCloud Keychain or Google Password Manager syncing is enabled on the old phone. Then when you set up the new phone and sign into your main Apple or Google account, your synced passkeys should disappear.
Should.
Well, it's always smart to have a backup plan. Set up a secondary device if you can, or make sure you have a recovery method set for your important accounts, just in case.
Good advice. Last one. If I set up a passkey, can I still use my old password if I need to?
Yes, usually. Most services that offer passkeys right now still let you use your password as a backup or alternative. They know people need time to transition, and sometimes you might be on a device where passkeys aren't set up yet. So you generally have both options for a while. All right, feeling ready to take the plunge? To help you get started today, here's a quick action checklist. Think of it as your first few steps into the passkey future.
Okay, let's run through it. Action checklist. 1. Activate your device's screen lock. Use biometrics or a strong PIN. If you haven't already, do this now. It's step 0.
Absolutely. 2. Update your OS and browsers. Get the latest versions running, crucial for passkey support.
3. Create your very first passkey. Pick a site or app you use often that supports them. Maybe Google, maybe Amazon, maybe WhatsApp. Just try one out.
Yeah, get a feel for it. 4. Test the cross-device login. Try logging into that same service, but from a different device, using your phone to approve via notification or QR code. See the convenience in action.
5. Enable passkey synchronization. Turn on iCloud Keychain, Google Password Manager Think, or Microsoft's equivalent. Let your keys follow you.
6. Find your passkey manager. Just locate where passkeys are stored on your device. Apple, Google, Windows settings, or your third-party manager. Knowing where they are gives you control.
And 7.
Add a recovery method. For your most important accounts, make sure you have a backup way to get in recovery email, a secondary device, recovery keys if offered. Always good practice.
Okay, that's our deep dive into how passkeys work. It really feels like a glimpse into a simpler, safer online future. No more password agony.
It really is a significant step forward, taking away that reliance on something you have to remember and replacing it with something you have and something you are. It fundamentally tackles problems like phishing.
Absolutely. Well, this isn't the end of our passkey discussion. Next on the Deep Dive's Easy Digital Safety series.
Episode 3 is going to be an Apple-focused deep dive. We'll cover iPhone, iPad, Mac, how iCloud Keychain handles passkeys, and importantly, what to do if you lose an Apple device.
And after that, in Episode 4, we'll give Android and Chrome the same treatment, showing you how to create a passkey on your Android phone and seamlessly sign in on your laptop in just seconds.
Stay tuned for those. We promise we'll make switching to passkeys feel straightforward and, dare I say, effortless.
Thanks for listening to The Deep Dive, part of our Easy Digital Safety series.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Subscribe for more clear, practical security tips. And don't forget to check the show notes for those step-by-step guides and links to our sources.